Hi there, Codart, and welcome to the new Bulgarian University. We're here in the Uni Art Gallery that is part of the campus of the university. Let me tell you more about us. We've been founded in 2012 with the generous donation by the Bujidar Danev family, who used to be a chair here in the university. We do have 3 permanent collections of Bulgarian contemporary sculpture, Bulgarian contemporary painting, and also European painting.
Speaking about the collection, Danev says that it's an act of sharing the joy. The academic aesthetics of Dutch, Flemish and other Renaissance masters from the 17th till the 19th century proves that changes in taste are temporal and occurring phenomenon. For him, it wasn't important to distinguish the talents of acknowledged masters from those of their anonymous disciples and followers of the tradition. The portraits, landscapes and biblical plots are united in their richness and their style.
The gallery gives the opportunity for the students to explore different works of art and also our permanent collections. We're really happy that we are able to carry out projects by our students, and we do carry out also many cultural events like concerts, screenings, public speaking sessions, readings, and all kinds of events of cultural significance.
Many of the works, amongst which the portraits and most of the works with biblical plots, were ordered. Other works, the landscapes and genre scenes, were most probably created for the art market. The genre variety of the paintings is related to the purpose, to the way they were acquired, or to the way of ownership changed. In that respect, the more distant history of the paintings could become the subject of further research. Some of them have signatures, inscriptions, atelier brands, respective owner stamps, notes and traces of the back and the frame. The style characteristics of the paintings also present a wide variety. Amongst the portraits and characters, as well as the paintings of biblical plots, there are examples of great painting skill. Images created with certain naivety follow higher samples. Specific comparison with related examples from the outlined cultural territory could bring in more precision when defining the authorship and the connection with certain artistic circles.
We have done several exhibitions using our collection. We have exhibited our portraits, and for a long period of time, the collection was on display permanently in the gallery. However, in 2017, we decided to try a different approach and concentrate on research and preservations. Since then, we have done 2 major exhibitions of our works. The show we did first we called Feast for the Senses. There we explored the 17th century Flemish artist's power to transform everyday life through painting. Inspired by their masterful work, we created a festive exhibition, A Feast for the Senses. Our main focus there was in genre painting. The exhibit allowed the viewer to face the everyday life of 17th century. We examined the shift of genre painting away from Christian literary or mythological context and the utilization of the Renaissance in the choice of stories and means of expression. For example, the painting Return to Home from our collection is far from a reflection on the theme of the prodigal son, popular in the Renaissance. Instead, it is reimagined as a part of contemporary man's life. The exhibit Nobody vs. Anybody was a critical look at our mostly anonymous portrait collection of Dutch and Flemish origin. Daniel Rusev, a young Bulgarian artist, looked for the identity of the subjects through the lens of contemporary artistry and created contra-portraits of the anonymous figures, adding modern flavor and sometimes identity to the subjects.
We have also focused on copied artworks. Copies of artworks are not a rare phenomenon in Europe through the ages, but collections of them are not often seen. Our copies and details of famous artworks give us an opportunity to actually ask questions such as who acquisitioned the art, what was the reason that it was actually made, and what was the journey of the artwork that made its way here in our collection. Such examples are the triptych, a small copy of Rubens's work from the cathedral in Antwerp, the copy of Fragment from Saint Barbara by Robert Campin, and the copy of painting by Jacob Jordan, also smaller than his famous work. In 1638, the artist created the painting As the Old Sang Saw the Young Pipe, located at the Royal Museum of Fine Arts in Antwerp, Belgium. A copy of that painting by an unknown artist is part of the collection, but bearing the name Jewish Family. Variations, copies and graphic prints of the musical family depicted by Jordaens reach different corners of the world. The image is multiplied centuries before art historians and theorists considered the question of the originality of the image, the aura of the work its reproduction leads to. Thus, in an indirect and curious way, the name of the artist Jakub Jordaens occupies a special place in the history of the collection of UniArt Gallery. The copy created after his painting takes its own journey, finding a new and old name, as the old sang, so the young pipe. So far we have done an initial look into the iconography and the context of the artworks. We have looked into the styles of the artist, we have paid attention to the text both in front of the painting and on their backs. We have carried several restoration works, as well as looked into the frames. We have an initial catalogue and some studies of the artworks, but we as yet are to make more deep studies into the collection.
The greatest difficulties during this first inventory have been connected with the style comparisons and specifications of the given works. In Bulgaria, collections such as ours is rare, so we lack the specialists and the expertise to properly connect with the works and to examine them in a real way.
The thorough study and also a good catalogue of our collection are yet to be carried out. That's why we're so glad to be part of the Code Art family and to be able to reach out to you and ask you if you have any interest to be part of our research team, and if you have any idea or interest to look at our collections, to just contact us.